Good evening, everyone. The fans are in their seats and we're ready to get started. I'm Mike Emmerich with Darren Pang. Welcome to San Jose.
Electric atmosphere here tonight, Mike. Let's meet tonight's starting goaltenders. In goal, for Boston, Steve Shields. And in the opposite net, starting for...
We're just about ready for the start of tonight's game in San Jose.
Still no score in the first period, but both teams are playing real aggressive hockey.
Touch pass to Sweeney, to Dumfus. One-timed over to Murray. Score!
The goal is under review.
Referee is asking for this goal to be reviewed. They've reached the decision. The goal stands. The Bruins go out in front. Face off at neutral ice. Across right to Solani. The hip check. Fires a slapper. Rink wide to Groshek. Over to McInnes. Tapped up to Marlowe. Rings the post.
Well, the post is the goalie's best friend.
Over to Solani. Feeds it across. Across left to Graves. The Bruins will skate shorthanded. Penalty call. And San Jose will have the man advantage.
McInnes, a little over physical on that one.
Face off in the left circle. Picked up by Dumfus. Cross ice pass.
2 minutes.
To Skates in front. A poor overtime record for Boston.
They've been lucky to escape with anything in overtime this year.
Draw to the left of the net. Marlowe takes it up ice. Along to Marlowe. Quick shot. Power play half over. Pass to Marlowe. The Sharks with an extra skater. Dumped into the corner. Misses wide. Quick pass to Zaminer. Taps it ahead. Cracks him hard.
Man, oh man, that was like a train wreck.
Sent into the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Covers it. Boston struggling defensively.
Teams look to pad their stats against these guys.
One-timed over to Sweeney. Big blast! Along to Nolan. Feeds it across. Recovered by Stumple. Right side to Solani. To Solani. Over to Nolan. Sweeney and the Bruins are offside. The draw at center ice. Touch pass to Sweeney. Still a close game. Nolan takes the puck. Shields gathers it in. Draw to the right of the net. To Boynton. Big blast! Left side to Murray. To Samsonov. To Dumfus. Over to Dumfus. With a wrist shot. Cross ice to Murray. Cross ice pass. Marchment brings it in offside. Face off at center ice. Over to Brown. Cross ice pass. Pass to Harvey. Harvey shoots it to the corner. Off target. Goes to Groshek. Lets it rip. Not a good season for Boston.
The players have to be disappointed with the year they've had.
Draw to the left of the net. Drop. Fires. Chased down by Ralston. Feeds it across. Advance to Sundstrom. 1-goal game. Thornton on the hard around. Covered up by Shields. Face off in the right circle. To Boynton. Pass to Zaminer. Right side to Solani. Along to Zaminer. An injured player down.
Examiner looked like he was caught off guard as he fell awkwardly.
Face off in the right circle. To Stewart. Cross-ice pass. Over to Murray. A shot. Over to Graves. Across right to Solani. Cut off by Brown. Over to Solani. Shoots it into the corner. Off the board. Off the board. Off target. Over to Graves. The Bruins head to the bench for a change. Over to Marlowe. Scores! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price. Marlowe knots this thing up.
What an incredible dipsy-doodle by Marlowe.
High here. Drop. Pass picked off by Thornton. Wow, what a bone-jarring hit. Oh! Over to Mateau. Go for the save.
How did he get that one? Great save.
I want to see that save again.
That one-timer didn't leave him much time, but he was able to make a tremendous save.
Draw to the right of the net. Fires a slapper. Cross-ice pass. To Thornton. Rink wide to Rivers. The slap shot. To Rivers. Cross-ice to Stock. Moves it ahead. The Sharks go for a line change. Hit the post.
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
He scores! He splits the pipes with a wrist shot. The Sharks skate to a one-goal lead.
Shields couldn't react quick enough to that wrist shot.
Draw in the neutral zone. The Sharks looking for an insurance goal here. A few seconds remaining in the period. Cross ice to LaPointe. Over to Axelson. And we're a third of the way home. San Jose 2, the Bruins 1. We are set for the start of the second period.
Pretty even contest so far. This has been a well-fought game.
Sent to Stewart. Picked off. Feeds it across. Pass to Samsonov. Over to Solani. Along to Murray. Oh, here's a breakaway all by himself. Caroms off the post.
The goalie is thanking his lucky stars right now.
Rink wide to Stumple. Not so fast. Offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Picked up by Marlowe. Across right to Ricci. Taken by the Bruins. Feeds it across. Retrieved in the defensive end. Boston looking for the equalizer. He's in close. Across right to Groshek. Pass to McInnes. Left side to Graves. The Sharks go for a line change. Face off in the left circle. Recovered by San Jose. Moves it quickly to Mateau. Clock ahead to Axelson. Over to Axelson. Smothered. Dumpus faces off in his own zone. One times it to Sweeney. Big shot. Gathers it in. Home ice has not been friendly to Boston.
The home ice has been a rough place to play for Boston.
Over to Thornton. Over to Sundstrom. The shot! The shot! Stumple gathers it in. The wrist shot. Smothers it. Draw to the left of the net. Over to Sweeney. Cranks it. Pass to Graves. Cross-ice pass. Boston trying to tie it up. Right side to Stock. They're whistled for offside. Draw at center ice. Back to Mateau. Up to LaPointe. Cross ice pass. Lines up and fires. Fires the wrist shot. A shot. Pass to Mateau. Rink wide to Bradley. Over to Axelson. Played into the corner. Off the mark. Not there. The Sharks want to change lines. Rink wide to Groshek. The wrist shot. Cross ice pass to Groshek. Sent to Bradley. Penalty call. The Sharks will skate shorthanded. And Boston will have the man advantage.
He had his stick all over him, and the referee had no choice but to call it. Nothing special about the power play for the Bruins.
Boston with the extra skater to Sweeney. Feeds it across. Dumped into the corner. Just missed. Passes to Murray. Cross ice pass to Murray. Rink wide to Thornton. Over to Murray. Clock ahead to Thornton. Time on the power play winding down. Shoots it into the corner. Hard off the boards. Caroms off the boards. Guides it on to Samsonov. Left side to Murray. With a wrist shot. Suter plays it into the corner. Off target. That'll go wide of the cage. He covers it. Dumpus hustles to it. On goal. Loads it up and fires. Drives one towards the net. Over to LaPointe. LaPointe takes it up ice. Nailed by Marchment.
LaPointe, the fella on the wrong end of that body check.
He's been standing on his head in this game. Draw in the right circle. Ricci up with it. Left side to Sundstrom. Oh, he'll feel that one tomorrow. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. And Boston will be skating with a man advantage.
Not a good penalty. He lost his discipline a little there. Teams don't seem to be afraid to take penalties because of the low power play numbers for the Bruins.
Boston with the extra skater. Quick shot. He stacked the pads and robbed him. Rister. Rivers gathers it in. Quick shot. Advances the puck to LaPointe. Feeds it across. Cross ice to LaPointe. Boston whistled for being offside. Boston in the box quite a bit this year. Face off in neutral ice. One timed over to Sweeney. Shoots it into the corner. Not much time left here. Off the board. Pass to Murray. Murray dumps it to the corner. A horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. San Jose 2, the Bruins 1. Just about ready for the beginning of the third period.
Can't get any better than this, Doc. It should be close to the final horn.
Over to Sweeney. Rink wide to Samsonov. Refchi on the hard around. Hard off the board. Just missed. Feeds it across to Murray. He got lit up by Refchi.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. Draw to the left of the net. Recovered by San Jose. Cross ice to Solani. Score! The wrister beats him. The Bruins have to find a way to climb back in this thing.
Damphus showing his skating skills on that one.
San Jose leads to Brown. Dumped into the corner. Mateau races over to get it. McInnes ahead with it. To Groshek. The shot! Just wide. Left side to Bradley. Short pass to Mateau. Mateau has it. McLaren gathers it in. Over to McInnes. Rink wide to Groshek. Pass to Groshek. Sent into the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Clock ahead to Damphousse. 2-on-1. One times it to Damphousse. A shot. The slap shot.
Boynton not able to find much room out there tonight.
Face off to the right of the net. To Sweeney. Fires the wrist shot. The wrist shot. Misses the mark. Touch pass to Stumple. He covers it. Face off to the left of the net. Ricci hustles to it. Drops it. In front of the net. Wrister. Shot. Hennon retrieves it. Covered up by Kiprasov. Shots are hard to come by against Boston. Draw to the right of the net. Marlowe up with it. Fires the wrist shot. On to Graves. Over to Stock. The Sharks out. They score! The goalie had no help and he made him pay the price. The Sharks increased their lead.
Boy, he had some nice moves on that one.
Face off at center ice. Touch pass to Brown. Feeds it across. Across left to Stumple. Stumple in ahead of the play. Face off at neutral ice. Quick pass to Boynton. Gathered in by Thornton. The Bruins will be assessed a penalty. And San Jose will get the man advantage.
The referees aren't going to let you hook a guy like that anymore.
Draw at center ice.
Number 20.
Moves it quickly to Boynton. Played into the corner. Just wide. Shot sails wide. Karam's off the boards. Pushes it up. Can't get through. Shooting. Quick shot. Cross ice to Ricci. Loads it up and fires. Pass to Thornton. The play is called back. Offside.
Sweeney having a nightmare game. He wishes he could put this game behind him.
The draw in the neutral zone. McLaren plays it into the corner. Not there. Advances the puck to Nolan. To Nolan. Across right to Damphousse. They're whistled for offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Damphousse with the puck. Into the corner. He missed the net. Just missed. Hard off the board. Cut off by Rathke. Pass to Nolan. Feeds it across. Nolan crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside.
Nolan playing poorly tonight, Doc. There's just no nice way to put it.
The Sharks on the power play. Over to Ricci. Both teams at full strength. Played into the corner. That shot's wide. Clock ahead to Ricci. Cross ice to Thornton. Cross ice pass. The Bruins change it up. McLaren on the hard around. Rink wide to Ricci. Across right to Thornton. Wrist shot. Smothers it. Draw to the left of the net. San Jose with the puck. Shoots. Stumple up with it. Cross ice pass. Rink wide to Marlowe. Touch pass to Murray. Murray in deep. Back to O'Donnell. Cross ice to Graves. The Sharks change on the fly. It hit the goalpost.
Ooh, Mike, I think the goalie should say a little thank you prayer after that one.
The Sharks with the lead. Off the board. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Boston called for offside. Face off at center ice. Harvey with the puck. The shot! And with the horn, this game ends.
Oh, this was a yawner. I think it was a case of two teams going in different directions.
I'm Mike Emmerich for Darren Pang saying so long, everyone.
The third star from the San Jose Sharks, number 12, Patrick Garreau. The second star from the San Jose Sharks, number 8, Timo Savane. And the first star of the game from the San Jose Sharks, number 37, Mika Kiprusoff.